Singh welcome you all in our channel GS World. So I request all the students to please come live and join the session so that we can start the session of our today's current affairs, where we are going to discuss some of the current affairs. Then we will have a discussion of questions also, and apart from this we would have a static portion also in the today's current affairs session. All right, so here we are, and please like the session before moving forward and share it with your friends so that others can also get benefits from the session. And apart from this, please do subscribe the channel also if you are new to this channel. All right, so Ripunjay is already here. Ram Janak, very good evening students, and please press the bell icon of notification so that you can get all the notifications. And apart from this, this is our Telegram channel GS World IS, which you have to join for all the PDF and study materials. All right, so Devendra is already here, and Ajay Pandey, very good evening students. So here we will start the session of our current affairs, and let's start. So, as you all know that yesterday was your 8th March, all right, and on that day, what do we celebrate? We celebrate International Women's Day, all right. So, it is the news regarding this. So, International Women's Day was celebrated on 8th of March, and it is celebrated all over the world every year. So, what you have to answer here, you have to answer that which was the first year when International Women's Day was celebrated, and who was the person who initiated this International Women's Day. So, anyone who can answer this question, that when was International Women's Day started and who was behind this to start this International Women's Day. So, we are moving forward till then. So, this year International Women's Day is celebrated with the theme of Women in Leadership, achieving an equal future in a COVID-19 world. So guys, you have to remember the most important part, and that is the theme. All right, theme is very important for your upcoming examinations, whether it is related to any of the important dates and days. So here your important date is 8th of March, that is International Women's Day. And what is the theme of International Women's Day? It is your women in leadership, achieving an equal future in a COVID-19 world. All right, yes, Ripunjay, very good. It was started in the year 1911. All right, and who started it? The name is Clara Zetkin. All right, who was behind this? She was from Germany, who started this. Is video clear to you? Are you able to watch the full screen or not? Please answer me once. Okay. Okay, it is clear. Sakshi is here. Good evening, Sakshi. How are you? No, you are not late. The session has just begun. So this day is celebrated on 8th of March every year to help forge a gender equal world. All right, and government has undertaken many initiatives like the Mahila Shakti Kendra scheme and Beti Bachao Beti Padhao scheme to empower women. All right, so here we will discuss some of the schemes also. That is your Mahila Shakti Kendra scheme or Beti Bachao Beti Padhao scheme also. Alright, so basically this International Women's Day we celebrate for the gender equality, to celebrate the gender equality and to promote the works of women that they are doing in this world. Alright, and so this global day is a celebration of women's social, economic, cultural and political achievements. And when we talk about the schemes, there is a scheme that is the Pradhan Mantri Mahila Shakti Kendra scheme, and it was approved by the Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs for a period of 3 years. Alright, that is from 2017-18 to 2019-20. Alright, and recently our Uttar Pradesh government has established many Mahila Shakti Kendra, and it was in the budget also that 32 crore rupees will be allocated for the establishment of Mahila Shakti Kendra, as we have already discussed in the Uttar Pradesh budget. So a scheme will also empower rural women through community participation to create an environment in which they realize their full potential. Let's move to our next scheme, that is Beti Bachao Beti Padhao scheme. It is a campaign of the government of India launched on 22nd January 2015 with an aim to generate awareness and improve the efficiency of welfare services intended for girls in India. Alright, so you all know that Beti Bachao Beti Padhao scheme is the scheme by the government of India, by the central government, to empower the women by imparting them education. And to every girl child, it is necessary that they should get the education also. Alright, apart from this, in our Uttar Pradesh also we have Kanya Sumangla Yojana, in which 1200 crore allocation is given by the Uttar Pradesh government for the education of the girl child in various sectors, and 15,000 rupees assistance is given under this scheme. Apart from this, the scheme was launched with the initial funding of rupees 100 crores. Here we are talking about Beti Bachao Beti Padhao scheme. So how much allocation was given at the starting of this scheme? It is your 100 crore rupees. It mainly targets the clusters in Uttar Pradesh, Haryana, Uttarakhand, Punjab, Bihar and Delhi. This you have to remember. Tathagat classes, Umesh Kumar Gautam. Very good evening. Let's move to our next news and see what is it. So next news is regarding your PSLV lifts off with 600 kg Brazilian satellite and 18 others. Alright, so 18 other countries and and including India and your Brazilian satellite. It lifts off with 600 kg. So the Indian Space Research Organization's Workhouse rocket system, the Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle, delivered its 53rd successful mission by launching a 637 kg commercial remote sensing satellite named as Amazonia, first for the Brazilian Space Research Agency INPE, and 18 co-passenger satellites from Sriharikota in Andhra Pradesh. Alright, so recently a team of 18 members, included in this satellite, and the troop sent to the mission. And what is the name of the satellite that is being launched? So it is your Amazonia first, and it is your 53rd successful mission that is given by the ISRO, and it was launched from Sriharikota in Andhra Pradesh. What is Amazonia? You have to remember what is Amazonia. Amazonia is a remote sensing satellite. Sorry, Amazonia first is a remote sensing satellite, and it is the first satellite designed, developed and launched by the Brazilian Space Research Agency, and is intended to monitor deforestation and agricultural activities in the Amazon region in Brazil. And the satellite has been under development in Brazil for nearly 2 decades. Alright, so this is the very important news that you have to remember, as this is the satellite of Brazil, but it is launched from our Indian Space Research Organization from Sriharikota, Andhra Pradesh. Yes, definitely, Ripunjay, a good thinking is must to change the scenario of the society. Amit Pandey is here. Good evening, Amit. How are you? So let's move to our next point. Alright, so this you have to remember. Now you have to tell me that when was ISRO, that is Indian Space Research Organization, established. You have to tell the headquarter of where is its headquarter located, and you have to tell that who is the head of Indian Space Research Organization. So start answering, everyone, that where is Indian Space Research Organization located, when it was established, and who is the head of ISRO. Start answering, everyone. I want the answers from every student. So please like the session, everyone. Share it with your friends so that others can also join. And if you are new to this channel, please subscribe the channel. Anyone? Okay, so let's see. ISRO is, no, it is not located, it is not in Sriharikota, its headquarter is in Bengaluru. Alright, Ripunjay. So ISRO was established in which year? It was established on 15th August 1969. Its headquarter is located in Bengaluru. Alright, and The head of Indian Space Research Organization is K7. Alright, so Sushil Yadav has answered the question correctly. Very good, Sushil. Alright, next move to our next point and next news, and let's see what is it. Next news is regarding your recently your rankings of university has been done, and which organization has done these rankings, and what are the number of universities, what are the number of Indian universities that are included under this ranking. So there are 12 universities in total that are included in the list of rankings of top 100 universities in this ranking. So it is the ranking given by QS World University Ranking. Alright, so let's see, and it is done in 2021. So which country is in the top, as you cannot see over here. So the first country is your Massachusetts Institute of Technology. It is from United States. Alright, MIT has got the first rank from United States in this ranking, that is QS World Ranking. And when next is your Stratford University, that also from United States. Next is your Harvard University. Next is your California Institute of Technology, and last is your and on number 5 is your University of Oxford. Alright, so this is your, on number 2 is your Stratford University. Next is your Harvard University on number 3 ranking. Number 4 ranking given to California Institute of Technology in United States, and next is your University of Oxford or Oxford University in United Kingdom. So top 4 universities are from United States. Alright, so next see what is the news. So as many as 25 courses by Indian universities have figured in the top 100 globally, and how many universities are included in the top ranking? So there are 12 universities. Next is 3 IITs have entered the top 100 engineering institutes. Alright, 3 IITs are there that are included in the top 100 engineering institutes and engineering and technology category. So here it is also given. So in the engineering and technology category, IIT Bombay got the 49th position, IIT Delhi got the 54th position, and IIT Madras got the 94th position. Alright, so this is there are 3 IITs also that are included in the top 100 engineering institutes. Number 1 is your IIT Delhi, that ranks as the 54th, and next is your IIT Bombay that ranked as 49th position. Then is IIT Madras that got the 94th position. MIT USA, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, has retained its top position, that is located in United States of America. QS rankings. What is QS rankings? It is by subject calculate performance based on 4 parameters. What are these 4 parameters? Academic reputation, employer reputation, research impact, and the productivity of an institution's research faculty. Alright, so these are the 4 factors that are included in this ranking, that are the parameters of ranking of any of the university all over the world. So next point is also very important. Next news is very important. Here we will discuss. So next news is regarding your municipal performance index, and next is your ease of living index. Both are the accompaniments of each other. So basically Municipal Performance Index is the accompaniment of ease of living index, and it has ranked the states of it has ranked the Indian states under million plus category and less than million category, that which district or which state has is livable city according to the ranking. So here we will discuss about this news. So Municipal Performance Index MPI 2020 was announced recently. Who is the ministry that is responsible for the Municipal Performance Index? So your ministry that is responsible for this Municipal Performance Index is your Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. So there are 2 categories, as I have just told you. Number 1 is your million plus category, in which the state that is having the population of million plus, they got ranked, and next is your less than million population. So when we talk about the municipal corporation, so in the million plus category, Indore got the first rank, that is followed by Surat and Bhopal. Next is your, these are the cities, that is Indore city got the first rank in the best municipal corporation, best municipal council, and afterwards it is followed by Surat and Bhopal. When we talk about the less than million category, so in this category New Delhi Municipal Council followed by Tirupati and Gandhinagar got the first, second and third ranks respectively. So you have to remember, again just revise it, that in the million plus category which municipal council got the first rank, so it is your Indore city, and next is your Surat and Bhopal. In the less than million category, New Delhi's municipal council got the first rank and followed by Tirupati and Gandhinagar. So MPI, what does it do? It examined the sectoral performance of 111 municipalities across 5 verticals. And what are these 5 verticals? These are services, finance, policy, technology and governance. Alright. So, Vimal Kumar, Priya Rai, Kamal Kishore, Dharmshila, very good evening students. Monu Yadav is here. Very good evening. Please like the session everyone. Share it with your friends, and if you are new to this channel, please subscribe the channel also. So let's move to our next news, and that is related to your ease of living index. So what is ease of living index? And this is the category in which citizens, a citizen survey is also done in this category, in this index, and it is also the ministry that is responsible for doing the ease of living index ranking. So it is also your Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. It is also done by this ministry, and in this various districts and states are given, various cities were surveyed, and in this it is given in the data that which city is the most livable city and which city is the worst city to live. So when we talk about India's top 10 most livable cities, which are these cities? These are your Bangalore, Pune, Ahmedabad, Chennai, Surat, Navi Mumbai, Coimbatore, Vadodara, Indore and Greater Mumbai. These are in the cities which are having the population of million plus category. All right. And when we talk about the cities with the population less than a million, then in that city, which city got the first rank? So it is your Shimla, which is having the population less than million, but it is the most livable city in this category. Next is your Bhubaneswar, Silvassa, Kakinada, Salem, Vellore, Gandhinagar, Gurugram, Davenagar, and it is your Tiruchirappalli that you have to remember. These are the top 10 most livable cities. And what are the indexes that on which what are the parameters in which India's ease of living index is organized? So it is your quality of life, it is your perception survey, citizen perception survey and sustainability, and last is your economic ability. These are the criteria on which this ease of living index is being organized. So let's discuss the news in detail. So which is the ministry that is responsible for ease of living index? So it is your Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. Apart from this, what is the aim of ease of living index? So it is aimed to measure the well-being of Indian citizens in 111 cities across the pillars of quality of life, economic ability and sustainability. Apart from this, the Ease of Living Index 2020 has also added citizen perception survey in the index, having a weightage of 30%. Very important news for your upcoming examinations. Alright. Okay, Monu Yadav is very happy. Why you are happy, Monu? Ripunjay, there are two categories. Number one category is your million plus category. When we talk about million plus category, then Bangalore is in the top. When we talk about less than million category, then Shimla is on the top. So in your examination, you would in your category would be mentioned, and you have to answer according to the category of the ease of living index. So firstly, when we talk about your million plus category, then it is your Bangalore. When we talk about less than million category, according to the population, then it is your Shimla. And in your MPI index, which city is on the top? It is your Indore, alright, in the million plus category. That you have to remember. Kamal Kishore, very good evening. Okay, and the rankings were announced for cities with a population of more than a million and cities with less than a million people. Top for performance in the million plus category are Bangalore. Top for performer in less than million category is your Shimla. All right, and okay, and apart from this, who has got the title of worst cities in terms of living standards? Yes, it is based on population. Can you name the city that has got the title of worst city according to this index? Anyone? Anyone can answer this question? Which city got the, which city has ranked the worst city according to the ease of living index 2021? All right, so it is your Muzaffarpur in Bihar. Muzaffarpur in Bihar. All right, Amritsar is also there. Okay, let's move to our next news and let's see what is its next news is regarding your CSIR floriculture mission. All right, so this is recently announced by the Council of Scientific and Industrial Research. It has announced the floriculture mission, and we will discuss what is this, who inaugurated this city. It is inaugurated by our Union Health Minister and Family Welfare Minister, that is Dr. Harshvardhan. So all right, so let's see what is in the news. So recently CSIR Foundation, that is Central Scientific and Industrial Research floriculture mission has been approved. It will be implemented in 21 states and union territories. Available knowledge base in CSIR institutes will be utilized and leverages to help Indian farmers and industry reposition itself to meet the import requirements. Next is floriculture. You all know that what is floriculture? It is the cultivation of flowers. So basically floriculture, a flower farming, is a discipline of horticulture. Horticulture is what it is related to the farming of your that is fruits and other vegetables, and concerned with the cultivation of flowering and ornamental plants for gardens and for the floristry. So recently floriculture mission is being launched and it is approved by the government, also implemented by CSIR in collaboration with Indian Council of Agricultural Research, ICAR, Directorate of Floriculture, KVIC, alright, and APEDA, TriFed, Fragrance and Flavor Development Center, FFDC, Kannauj, and Ministry of MSME and universities. These are the partners of the establishment of this mission. And despite the fact that India has diverse agroclimatic and edaphic conditions and rich plant diversity, it shares only 0.6% of global floriculture market, and at least 1,200 million US dollars worth of floriculture products are being imported by India. So this is the very important fact that you have to remember, and the question would come in your examination that this floriculture mission is inaugurated by whom, that is who inaugurated the CSIR floriculture mission. So you have to remember that it is inaugurated by Dr. Harshvardhan. All right. Let's move to our next point and let's see what is it. We have already discussed that from 1st of March to 7th of March, this week would be celebrated as the Jan Aushadhi week. So recently on 7th of March, Jan Aushadhi Divas is celebrated. So Jan Aushadhi Divas 2021, that is for the quality medicine at affordable prices for all. Alright, the objective of this Jan Aushadhi mission is your quality medicine in the affordable prices to for all the people. So Jan Aushadhi Divas or Generic Medicine Day, celebrated on 7th of March every year in India. In 2021, the entire week from March 1st to March 7th was celebrated as Jan Aushadhi week with different themes for each day. When we talk about March 7, it was celebrated with the theme of Seva Bhi and Rozgar Bhi. So what is the, so on the 7 days your different themes were available, but on the day of Jan Aushadhi Divas, what is the theme of this Divas? So it is your Seva Bhi and Rozgar Bhi that you have to remember as it is very important for your examination. The theme of International Women's Day and Jan Aushadhi Day, both are Jan Aushadhi Day. Both are important. The day was first celebrated in the year 2019, making it the third celebration in the year 2021. So when was this day initiated, or when was this day started? So it was started in the year 2019, and 2020 was the second edition, and this year, that is 2021, is your third edition of Jan Aushadhi Divas. Next news is regarding your Maitri Setu. It is the bridge that is being recently inaugurated by our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and this bridge that is named as the Maitri Setu, it is between our neighboring countries and our country, that is India and Bangladesh. So let's see what is in the news. So Prime Minister Narendra Modi to inaugurate Maitri Setu between India and Bangladesh on March 9. So Prime Minister Narendra Modi will inaugurate Maitri Setu between England, India and Bangladesh on 9th of March 2021. The Maitri Setu has been built over the Feni river. Very important, students, you have to remember that on which river this bridge is built. So it is on the river Feni river, connecting Sabroom in India with Ramgarh in Bangladesh. The construction of the 1.9 kilometers long bridge was taken up by the National Highways and Infrastructure Development Corporation with Limited at a project cost of rupees 133 crores, that you have to remember. Alright, so this bridge was celebrated on which river? It is celebrated on Feni river. Alright, and it is between which of the following two countries? It is between two countries, that is India and Bangladesh. Who inaugurated this Maitri Setu? It was inaugurated by our Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And what was the cost in constructing this bridge? So it is your 133 crores. These are the facts that you should remember for your examination. Next point is Jammu and Kashmir is going to host first Whitewater Rift Festival. So recently, as you know, that Jammu and Kashmir is going to host first Whitewater Rafting Festival. It is the first time that anyone at any state is going to organize such type of festival. Alright, so the first ever Whitewater Rafting Festival was organized by Bhaderwa Development Authority and Jammu and Kashmir Adventure Group in the river Chenab at Premnagar, Shibnote. So you have to remember that on which river this festival, this Whitewater Rafting Festival would be organized. So it is your Chenab river, and the event was organized to promote adventure tourism in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. When we talk about Jammu and Kashmir, it has become the Union Territory, alright, recently, and Article 370 is being abolished over there. Next point is Dr. Harshvardhan addresses at Tech Bharat 2021. So recently you have also seen that Dr. Harshvardhan has inaugurated your CSIR floriculture mission, and next news regarding him is that he also addressed Tech Bharat 2021. So let's see what is Tech Bharat actually. So Union Minister for Health and Family Welfare Dr. Harshvardhan addressed the inaugural session of Tech Bharat 2021 on 6th of March 2021. The second edition of the conclave was organized by Laghu Udyog Bharati and IMS Foundation. What is the motive behind this Tech Bharat 2021, behind the organization of this Tech Bharat 2021? So the motive of the conclave was to bring together stakeholders from the health tech and edutech sector on a virtual platform. So recently your two sectors, that is your health sector and your education sector, both have to come together regarding this conclave in this platform. So apart from this, you have to remember these points regarding your Tech Bharat, and this was your which edition. This is also very important in terms of your examinations. You have to remember that this was the second edition of the conclave, and when it was started last year in the year 2020. So let's move to our next session, that is your quiz. So start answering the question. Please like the session before moving forward, share it with your friends, and if you are new to this channel, please subscribe the channel also. So here it is. So first question is on your screen. Start answering, everyone. The question says, a wildfire raging for over 10 days has destroyed nearly a third of the Simplipal Biosphere Reserve in Odisha's Mayurbhanj district. You have to answer that UNESCO added this reserve to its list of biosphere reserves in which year? Options are 2003, 2005, 2007 or 2009. Please answer this question, everyone. Very easy one, but the very important question also. As you all know that Simplipal University is Simplipal Biosphere Reserve is very famous in Mayurbhanj district in Odisha, and it is famous for tigers and elephants also, and UNESCO has also added this reserve to its UNESCO World Heritage Sites. So you have to remember, you have to answer that in which year UNESCO added this reserve to its list of biosphere reserves. Options are 2003, 2005, 2007 or 2009. Nikhil Singh, very good evening. So Sushil Yadav is saying that it was in the year 2003. Dharmshila is also saying 2003. Ankit Kumar is saying that correct answer is D, that is 2009. So let's see what is the correct answer. So yes, absolutely, here the correct answer is 2009. Vimal Kumar is saying 2005. It is wrong answer. In the year 2009, UNESCO, that is United Nations Scientific and Cultural Organization, Environment Scientific and Cultural Organization, or it added this reserve to the World Heritage Site in the year 2009. Or it's Sakshi is saying C is the correct answer. Monu Yadav 2003. No, the correct answer is 2009. So a wildfire raging for over 10 days has destroyed nearly a third of the Simplipal Biosphere Reserve, which is located in Odisha's Mayurbhanj district. The Simplipal National Park and Tiger Reserve is spread out over 2,750 square kilometer and is known for its tiger and elephant population, and government declared Simplipal as the Biosphere Reserve in the year 1994, and UNESCO added it to its list of Biosphere Reserve in the year 2009. So both the questions, both the facts are very important that you have to remember. Like for Simplipal, the government, that is Indian government, has declared Simplipal as a Biosphere Reserve in which year? It is year 1994. When we talk about that UNESCO, it has added to its list of Biosphere Reserve in which year? So it is year 2009. Both the facts are very important that you have to remember, as it is in the news very much, and this may come in your examination, like Simplipal Biosphere Reserve is located in which state? So it is your Odisha. Next question is, Orbital Assembly Corporation is planning to start building the hotel Voyager station in the low Earth orbit in which year? Options are 2023, 2024, 2025 or 2026. Start answering the question. Orbital Assembly Corporation is planning to start building the hotel Voyager station in the low Earth orbit in which year? Options are 2023, 2024, 2025 or 2026. Again, important question for your exam. Anyone who can answer this question? At least the students, if you don't know the answer, please just make a guess. Alright, in this way, if you make a wrong guess, in this way only you would understand that this would not be the correct answer. In this way you will learn that while answering your questions in the examination, in that way, in that case you can eliminate those options that this would be the wrong answer. So it is very important for all of you to please answer the question, whether you know or don't know, just make a guess only. Okay. Hani Sai is saying that D is the correct answer. Sushil Yadav D, Dharmshila don't know, Ankit D. Alright, everyone is saying that D is the correct answer. Sakshi Deepak Sharma is saying that maybe C is the correct option. Yes, definitely. Here the correct answer is your 2025. By the year 2025, Orbital Assembly Corporation is planning to start the building the hotel, that is Voyager station in the low Earth orbit. Alright, and so the space construction company named as the Orbital Assembly Corporation, it has unveiled new details about its ambitious project of building a hotel above Earth's atmosphere. the company is planning to start building the Hotel Voyager station in the low Earth orbit in 2025, and it is going to be operational as early as the year 2027. So when it is going to start building the Hotel Voyager station, it is going to start building the constructing the hotel in the year 2021, and when it would be operated, when it would become operational. This question may also be asked in your examination, so you have to prepare for both the answers. You have to prepare both the answer when the question would come in your examination, that when this company would start building the Hotel Voyager station, you have to remember the year is your 2025, and when would it become operational, then the year is your 2027. Next question is, who inaugurated the Tribes India GI Mahotsav at Lal Bahadur Shastri National Academy of Administration, Mussoorie in March 2021? Options are Arjun Munda, Shibu Soren, Sudesh Mehto or Ramesh Pokhriyal. Start answering this question, everyone. Question says that who inaugurated Tribes India GI Mahotsav. GI, you all know very well that it is your 36 crores for 3 days. Okay, so GI is your geographical indication, or it is the GI tag that is given for the products and food items or the related geographical items, and it is given for those products which are very famous in that area. Like if we talk about saffron, it is very famous in which of the state, in which of the union territory? It is very famous in Jammu and Kashmir, so it has become the GI tag of Jammu and Kashmir. Similarly, there are other ones also, like Rasgulla is the GI tag for Odisha. So recently a GI Mahotsav or GI festival is being inaugurated, alright, and it is being it is being done, and in which where it is being done. So it was inaugurated at Lal Bahadur Shastri National Academy of Administration of Mussoorie. So who inaugurated this Mahotsav? So you have to answer Arjun Munda, Shibu Soren, Sudesh Mehta or Ramesh Pokhriyal. So answers are coming. Shiv Prasad is saying that D is the correct answer. Shashikant Sushil is saying D. Vimal Kumar is saying that Arjun Munda is the correct answer. Shalu Patel, Ashish Bihar is Raj Bahar is saying B. Ripunjay A. Sakshi D. Dharmshala A. Rajwali is saying that D is the correct answer, but here the correct answer is Arjun Munda, and only one student has given the correct answer, and that is Vimal Kumar. So, and Dharmshila has also given the correct answer. Ripunjay has also given the correct answer. 3 students has given the correct answer, and Arjun Munda, who is your tribal minister, he has inaugurated Tribes India GI Mahotsav at Lal Bahadur Shastri National Academy. Alright, so your correct answer is Arjun Munda. Arjun Munda, Union Minister for Tribal Affairs, inaugurated the Tribes India GI Mahotsav at Lal Bahadur Shastri National Academy of Administration, Mussoorie. It is an exhibition of GI tagged products, and more than 40 GI registered properties and GI authorized users and tribal artisans are participating in this Mahotsav. Apart from this, he also inaugurated the 138th Tribes India showroom and cafe of Tribes India. So let's move to our next question. Next question is, which state has set up a new department, namely the Department of Mission Shakti for self-help groups in the state? Options are Punjab, Haryana, Gujarat or Odisha. Please answer this question, everyone. Which state has set up a new department, namely the Department of Mission Shakti for self-help groups in the state? Very easy question. Anyone? Shivant Patel was saying Arjun Munda for your last question. Hani Sai is giving the answer, and the correct answer He says that the correct answer should be Odisha. Vimal Kumar, Odisha. Shalu Patel, Ripunjay is also saying Odisha. Shiv Prasad D, Roshan A, Kuldeep D, Ankit Kumar D. Alright, very good everyone. So here the correct answer is definitely your Odisha. Alright, so when we talk about Odisha, alright, its new department, namely Department of Mission Shakti for self-help groups in the state is being set up recently. What is the capital of Odisha? It is your Bhubaneswar. Alright, who is the chief minister in this state? So the chief minister is your Naveen Patnaik. Alright, and who is the governor of Odisha? So it is your Ganeshi Lal. Alright, Odisha is very famous for its temple, that is Konark Sun Temple. It is very famous regarding its freshwater lake, that is Chilka Lake. Alright, here Jagannath Temple, here Jagannath Yatra is also very famous, and the GI tag of Odisha is your Rasgulla, that you have to remember. Alright, very good. Next, move to explanation of this question. So Odisha government has set up a new department, namely the Department of Mission Shakti for self-help groups in the state. A proposal to this effect has received the nod in the state cabinet, and the new department will work towards strengthening the self-help groups initiative already taken by departments and agencies by bringing them all under one platform to ensure greater focus and synergy. Next question is, who has become just the third batsman in international cricket to hit 6 sixes in an over? Options are Trent Bolt, Kieron Pollard, Dwayne Bravo or Yuvraj Singh. Very easy question, as I know very well that you all are fans of cricket. Alright, you all play cricket very much and you all watch cricket very much. So you must answer this question with 100% accuracy, and you have to answer this question correctly, that who has become just the third batsman in international cricket to hit 6 sixes in an over. Yes, definitely Ripunjay. Alright, but there are two types of Rasgulla. One is your Chena and the another one is your black one. So for black, the black one is got the GI tag for Odisha, and white one got the GI tag for West Bengal. Alright, there is the difference between both your Rasgullas. Alright, so Ankit Kumar, Sushil, Roshan, Ripunjay, Shalu, Rajbali, Sakshi, Roshan, everyone is saying that the correct answer is your B, that is Kieron Pollard. Very good. Alright, so correct answer is your Kieron Pollard. Definitely. So West Indies captain, who is he? He is your West Indies captain, that is Kieron Pollard, has become just the third batsman in international cricket to hit 6 sixes in an over. Alright, and Kieron Pollard hit 6 sixes in an over against Sri Lanka's Akil Dhananjay in Antigua T20 International World Cup, and Pollard is only second batsman after Yuvraj Singh to achieve the feat in T20 internationals. Alright, yes, Herschel Gibbs, alright, is the first batsman. Alright, and who is the from India, who is the batsman who hit 6 sixes in an over, is your Yuvraj Singh. Absolutely. Alright, next move to our next question. The International Criminal Court's chief prosecutor has opened a formal investigation into alleged war crimes in the Palestinian territories. The International Criminal Court is based in which city? You have to answer. Options are Geneva, The Hague, Paris or New Delhi. Here we are talking about International Criminal Court. Please answer this question, everyone. Okay. Shalu Patel is saying B, Kuldeep B, Sashikant is saying B, Shiv Prasad B, Hanisai C, Shalu Patel B. Alright, let's see what is the correct answer. Hanisai is saying that Paris is the correct answer. Students, the correct answer is The Hague, that is Netherlands. Alright, so here I am going to discuss one point. Alright, it is very important for all of you to discuss. There are two things. Alright, there are two international organizations, alright, which are known as the criminal courts or criminal, which are organized by one is organized by the United Nations and another one is your International Criminal Courts. Alright, so here we will discuss. So number one, most of the time you got confused between ICJ and ICC. When we talk about ICJ, what is it? It is your International Court of Justice. What is it? It is your International Court of Justice. Alright, what is ICC? It is your International Criminal Court. What is it? It is your International Criminal Court. Alright. What is the difference between both the organizations? Can anyone tell me that what is the difference between ICJ and ICC? When we talk about ICJ, it was established in the year 1945, alright, and it is an organization, or it is one of the 6 principal organs of United Nations, alright, United Nations. When we talk about ICC, alright, when we talk about ICC, it was founded in the year 2002, alright, and it is not organized and it does not work under United Nations. This is the difference between both the the difference between, there is no point of smiling. So whenever the moment comes, then definitely I will smile. Okay, so international criminal court, when we talk about International Criminal Court, what it does, it used to prosecute individuals related to those who are involved in war crimes. So what is the difference between both the organizations? Here you must have understood clearly, and both of the organization is headquartered in The Hague only, The Hague, Netherlands. Alright, both of the organizations headquarter is in Hague. This is the common point between both the organization, and rest is the difference between the organization. Alright, so here you can see that International Court of Justice was founded in 1945. It works under United Nations. It solves the problems related to related disputes between two of the countries. When we talk about international cricket, it is International Criminal Court. It was founded in the year 2002, and it does not work under United Nations, and it prosecutes the individuals that are involved in the war crimes. These are the important facts. These are the difference between the two organizations that you have to remember, but both are headquartered in Hague only. Alright, Avinash, it is buffering. Just wait, maybe it will be solved automatically. The International Criminal Court's chief prosecutor has opened a formal investigation into alleged war crimes in Palestinian territories. The probe would cover events in the Israeli occupied West Bank, East Jerusalem and Gaza Strip since 2014. Alright, and the Hague-based court ruled in February 2021 that it could exercise its criminal jurisdiction over the territories. Ripunjay is saying that I only know that ICC's full form is International Cricket Council. No, it is not so. Ripunjay, ICC is also known as the International Criminal Court. Alright, so let's move to our next point. And the International Criminal Court investigates and, where warranted, tries individuals, as I have just told you, that it tries individuals charged with the gravest crimes of concern to the international community that are involved in genocide, war crimes, crimes against humanity, or the crimes of aggression. Next question on your screen is, India and Philippines have signed a key agreement to facilitate government-to-government deals on military hardware. You have to answer that. Who is the president of Philippines? Please answer, everyone. Options are Rodrigo Duterte, Maria Ressa, Leni Robredo, or Angela Merkel. Yes, okay, Dharmshila, very good. So recently what happened, that recently India and Philippines have signed a key agreement to facilitate government to government deals in military hardware, and India has promised that it will deliver BrahMos missile to Philippines also. So here you have to answer that who is the president of Philippines. Options are Rodrigo Duterte, Maria Ressa, Leni Robredo or Angela Merkel. Very easy question, the most easy question till now. Okay, so Shalu is saying B, Vimal Kumar, Sushil, Ripunjay is saying A, Shiv Prasad, Kuldeep A, Avinash Singh is also answering the question A, Sakshi is saying B, Ankit is saying A, Hanisai A. Definitely, who is the president of Philippines? Rodrigo Duterte. India and the Philippines have signed a key agreement to facilitate government to government deals on military hardware, including the potential supply of BrahMos cruise missiles. When we talk about BrahMos cruise missile, alright, when we talk about BrahMos cruise missile, it is the joint venture of two of the countries. Alright, let me discuss here. Alright, it is the joint venture of two countries, BrahMos missile. Alright, which of the two countries? India plus Russia. Alright, and it is named on the rivers of India and names of India and river of that Russia. Which river of India got its name from BrahMos? So it is your Brahmaputra and Moskva river in Russia. Alright, so from Brahmaputra it got the name Brahma, and from Russia it got the name Moskva. From Moskva it got the name Mos, so it becomes BrahMos. So it is the joint venture of which of the countries, India and Russia, that you have to know. Okay, so let's see. So the signing of the implementing arrangement for procuring defense materials and equipment was announced by the Department of National Defense of the Philippines. Next question is, what is the rank of India as per Washington based Freedom House? Options are 64, 77, 88 or 97. So the news regarding this question is that Freedom House is a organization, alright, that tells that which country, which ranks all the countries in different categories, that this is the most free country or this is the least free country in all over the world. When we talk about this organization, it is located at which place? It is located in United Kingdom. Alright, and recently it is in the news that India has got the ranking under this Freedom House by this Freedom House, not US, it is not UK, it is US. It is US. Alright, so it got the rank that it is from most free to less free. Alright, okay, I don't remember it properly, but it has got the ranking. It has decreased its ranking, so that is why it is in news recently. Okay, so yes, top countries are your Finland, Norway or Sweden. Which are on the top countries? Top countries are Finland, Norway or Sweden. Alright, least is your Syria, and definitely these are the top countries. Tibet and Syria are on the least. Tibet and Syria has got the last ranking. So the correct answer over here is everyone is saying C. Alright, Hanisai is saying yes, it got the 67 marks out of 100. Partially free, yes, definitely Hanisai, that I was recalling. It has got the title from free, it has got the title partially free recently. So it got the ranking of 88. Earlier it was ranked 83, but now it has decreased its ranking and it got 88 ranking. Alright, so Washington based noted think tank Freedom House has noted India's freedom score from free to partially free. Alright, and India's score decreased from 71 to 67, with 100 being the ranking of the freest country, and its rank fell from 83 to 88 out of 211 countries. And the free countries in the world with a score of 100 are Finland, Norway and Sweden, while the least free are Tibet and Syria. Alright, next question on your screen is, which edition of the annual New Delhi World Book Fair organized by the National Book Trust NBD, India is being held virtually in March 2021? Options are 25th, 27th, 29th or 31st. Yes, definitely. The reason behind this free to partially free is your killing press personnel. Very good. Now you have to answer that your World Book Fair, which edition of the annual New Delhi World Book Fair organized recently, that is held virtually in March 2021. Options are 25th, 27th, 29th or 31st. So Honey Sai is saying that it is your 29th edition. Let's see what is the correct answer. Avinash is also saying that 29 is the correct answer. Absolutely correct. Which edition is this? It is your 29th edition. The 29th edition of the annual New Delhi World Book Fair organized by the National Book Trust NBT, India, is being held virtually in March 2021, and the theme of the book here is National Education Policy 2020. Very important for your upcoming examinations. The theme will be asked in your examination, that what is the theme of 29th edition of World Book Fair. So its theme is your National Education Policy 2020. Next and last question is, who addressed the valedictory session of the Combined Commanders Conference at the Statue of Unity in Kevadia, Gujarat in March 2021? Options are Rajnath Singh, Ramnath Kovind, Vijay Rupani or Narendra Modi. Very easy question, as recently your Combined Commanders Conference has been held at which place? Conference was done in Statue of Unity in Kevadia, Gujarat. So you have to answer that who inaugurated this conference or who addressed this conference. Everyone, I want the answers from every student who is live right now, and please like the session everyone, share it with your friends, and if you are new to this channel, please do subscribe the channel also. So Sushil Yadav is saying that D is the correct answer, Shalu is saying that B is the correct answer, Ripunjay is saying A is the correct answer. Alright, you all are confused in the options. Roshan is saying A, Ripunjay A, Avinash A, Dharmshila A, Ashish Rajbahar is saying A, and Vimal Kumar has got the correct answer, and the correct answer is our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So let's discuss. So Prime Minister Narendra Modi addressed the valedictory session of the Combined Commanders Conference at the Statue of Unity in Kevadia, Gujarat. Since 2014, this conference has been taking place in different locations of the country other than Delhi, and the last edition of the conference was held in 2018 at the Air Force Station in Jodhpur. That you have to remember. So last edition was held in 2018 and it was held at Air Force Station in Jodhpur, and this year's your Commanders Conference, Commanders Conference held at which place? Statue of Unity in Kevadia, Gujarat. Alright. So this was the question session. Now we are going to discuss a very important fact. Alright, that is your Khelo India Games in news. Recently, your many types of Khelo India Games are in news, and you all got very much confused in this Khelo India game. So here we will discuss in detail, and here we will try to take away all your confusion. So first of all is your in Khelo India University Games 2021. Who is the host of second Khelo India University Games? When your question would come, you have to answer. It is your Karnataka. So Karnataka is the host of second Khelo India University Games. Next is your Khelo India Ice Hockey Tournament. It is another type of Khelo India Ice Hockey Tournament that begins in Chikhtan, Kargil, that begins in Chikhtan, Kargil, that you have to remember. Next is your winter games, that was your second edition, and second edition of the Khelo India winter games is set to be held in Gulmarg in the Baramulla district of Jammu and Kashmir. So there are three types. Alright, next is, first is your Khelo India University Games, that is the host state is your Karnataka. When we talk about Khelo India Ice Tournament, the host was your Chikhtan, Kargil, and second edition of Khelo India Winter Games was set in the Gulmarg in Baramulla district of Jammu and Kashmir. Alright, and 13-day Khelo India Janskar Winter Sport and Youth Festival 2021 begins in Ladakh. Do not get confused in these points. These are your different Khelo India games, and these were organized by different organizations. So these are very important for your examination. Do not get confused when the question would come regarding your Janskar Winter Sports and Youth Festival. So it begins in Ladakh. Haryana will host the 4th edition of the Khelo India Youth Games 2021. So when we talk about youth games only, Khelo India Youth Games, the host is your Haryana. It was organized in your where it was organized in Panchkula. And the sports ministry includes 4 indigenous sports in Khelo India Youth Games in the year 2021. It is also very important point. And which are these 4 indigenous sports that are included in Khelo India Youth Games 2021? So the 4 new games are Gatka, Kalaripayattu, Thangta and Malia Khamba, very important for your examination. On 31st of January 2018, Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated Khelo India School Games, and now Khelo India School Games were renamed to Khelo India Youth Games. And do not get confused between Khelo India School Games and Khelo India Youth Games, both are the same thing. Next is, when we talk about Khelo India Youth Games, its first edition was done in 2018 at which place? New Delhi. Its 4th edition is going to be held in the year 2021 at which place? Panchkula, Haryana, very important for your examination. Next is your Khelo India University Games, just we have seen, and its first edition was done in 2020 at which place? It is Bhubaneswar, Odisha. Second edition, that is 2021, is going to be hosted by Karnataka. Alright, next is Khelo India Winter Games, and its first edition was in the year 2021. It was held at Gulmarg, Jammu and Kashmir. Second edition 2021 is also going to be held at Gulmarg, Jammu and Kashmir. Alright, and last is your Khelo India Ice Hockey Tournament 2021. It was the first edition and it begins in Chikhtan, Kargil, Ladakh. And the first Khelo India Janskar Winter Sports Festival 2021 also begins in Kargil, Ladakh. Very important for your upcoming examination. These are the static portion that I have taken, so that you can you do not get confused between all these Khelo India exams. So now it is very clear. So just go and revise once and it will be done. It will be very easy for your examination. Just go and revise all these points. That's all for today's session. Again, we will meet tomorrow, but do not forget to join the session and please like the session, share it with your friends, and if you are new to this channel, please subscribe the channel for more updates. So thank you so much. Have a nice day. Take care everyone. Good night and bye-bye.